Hey to all, very good afternoon. Today we will discuss about AFSPA in Assam because recently Assam as well as Northeast, there is a lot of issues happened in Northeast. AFSPA likely to end from Assam. Recently, those statement stated by Assam CM. So Assam CM said this AFSPA is going to end in Assam. We look. AFSPA is likely to be lifted from Assam by year-end Chief Minister Mr. Himanta Biswa Sarma. What is AFSPA? AFSPA means Armed Forces Special Power Act. So let me discuss about something, a few more details about AFSPA. AFSPA is nothing but AFSPA is a law given a special powers to armed forces. Armed Force Special Power Act 1958, it would simply give more power to maintain public order on those areas. AFSPA gives armed forces the authority to use force or even open fire after giving due of warning if they feel insecure or any contravention of the law. This act will give a reasonable suspicious exist. If a minimum suspicious exists on those area, they will arrest without any warrant or enter or search permits without any warrant, and they ban the possession of firearms. Why such more power given to armed forces by this act? We will check out the history or background of this act. AFSPA was implemented on 1958. It was came into force in the context of insurgency in Northeast and Jammu Kashmir. Northeast and Jammu Kashmir a decade ago, because there is a lot of insurgencies from outside of the country. It will threaten the security, the internal security of the country. So this act provides special powers to armed forces. What are those forces? We need who are they? One, armed force like military. Two, air forces and paramilitary. Paramilitary means CRPF, Bharat Security Force, BSF, ITBP, Indo-Tibetan Border Force, so, etc. So those forces carrying out proactive operations against the insurgency in a hostile environment. It has been long contested, a very long debate, whether the special powers granted under this act gives total immunity to the armed forces for any action taken by them. Any action. What are those powers? Point number one, powers to use forces on those particular area. For example, Assam or Manipur. They use open fire even to extent of causing death if prohibitory order banning assembly of 5 or more person, or they carrying any little arms and weapons, etc., or in force those distributed area if those peoples carried with minimum weapon. The AFSPA people, like armed forces, will use to fire, open fire. Point number two, the power to destroy the structures used. They used to destroy the hideouts, training camp of some militants, or a place from which they attack, or likely to be launched like rocket launchers or etc. And point number 3, AFSPA and the armed police or armed forces have power to arrest without any warrant and to use forces for the purpose. And point number four, it have powers to enter and search permits without a warrant to make arrest, recover hostages, arms, ammunitions, and stolen properties, etc. Presently, where the AFSPA implemented current situation or current scenario, AFSPA is now applicable only 31 districts of 4 northeast states such as Nagaland, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, and Manipur. Even partially AFSPA implemented in 12 districts. Check this picture. It's shown in Assam, lifted 23, fully lifted from 23 district, and partially from some district, like some district, 1 or 2 only. Okay. So as well as in Nagaland, there is totally withdrawn from 3 district, partially in 4 district. Withdrawal covers 25% state area only. And see this Manipur state, partially lifted 6 valley district, remains in 4 almost hilly district only. So current scenario is AFSPA at present very few district only, as well as there is some place like Jammu Kashmir, the entire state, the whole Jammu Kashmir, this act applicable. Okay. So, and why the AFSPA is currently implemented or those northeast state area? In Assam, for example, Assam has been under AFSPA since 1990, when it faced a violent separate movement led by ULFA. ULFA means United Liberation Front of Assam. However, in recent years, the security situation has improved, much more improved, with several militant groups signing peace accord with center and join the mainstream. So, the government, the central government, on 2002 April, the central government removed AFSPA from 23 districts and a subdivision of Sachar district in Assam. Later was also lifted from West Karbi, Anglong district, and some of areas. So these are the scenario was in Assam by the AFSPA power. So it's very simple. And special powers, I already mentioned the 4 special powers: use of forces, destroying structures, arrest and entire entry and search permits without a warrant. The issue of AFSPA, what is the issue? It favor to the AFSPA. Some of them debated favor to AFSPA. Some of them debated against the AFSPA. Why such a some crucial debate for AFSPA? Okay, it have power to kill. Section 4 of the act of this AFSPA act, it granted officers the authority to take any action, even to extend to cause the death. Autocracy. The reality is there is no evidence of any action being taken against any officer, against a not superior or not high level officer. Even the initial level officers also didn't take any action against the armed forces or paramilitary. And this by this act misconducted by this armed forces. The issue of violation of human rights, especially human rights by the action of armed force, came under consideration of the Committee on Amendments to the Criminal Laws, popularly known as Justice Verma Committee, because the committee was headed by Justice Verma. It was set up on 2012. The committee observed that there is more conflict zones, legal protections of women was neglected. Recently in Tamil Nadu, there is a film, Vidudalai, which was maybe or may not. The director of the film was not intentionally. It was some controversial was happened in that film, but by the AFSPA, the misconduct of armed force, the portrait, the film was portrayed. It's in a good manner. Portrayed it was transparently portrayed, like a mirror. Okay. Some committees recommended to repeal the AFSPA. What are those? Administrative Reforms Commission 2, in fifth report on public order, had also recommended that AFSPA must be repealed. And another commission on 2004, the committee was headed by Justice Jeevan Reddy, which has never officially been revealed by the government, recommended that AFSPA be repealed. But this commission is suggested to repeal the AFSPA because of the violation of human rights and need to ensure individual dignity and no state of exception, lack of human empathy. So the AFSPA must be in a critical manner or a debater to remove or repeal those strict human violations done by armed forces. In recently, Supreme Court on 2016, the Supreme Court delivered a stinging rebuke to the government over the continuation of AFSPA. The apex court, the Supreme Court ruled that over 1,500 cases of alleged fake encounter in Manipur over last 20 years must be investigated. AFSPA is to counter insurgency. AFSPA was implemented on those Northeast and Jammu Kashmir to require to counter the insurgency and lack of development in Northeast region is a major reason for the insurgency. Therefore, the government should take urgent step, necessary step to create new opportunity of growth and development and employment, etc. For those tribal peoples as well as the citizen of India. They also is citizen of India. AFSPA should be made more comprehensive with elaborate rules with respect to the method of investigation of alleged human rights violation to reduce the possibility of misuse. They are requesting human rights violation to reduce the possibility of misusing it. The armed forces should carry out fresh investigation into all alleged case of human rights violation. Those points as well as those topics was read carefully for upcoming UPSC mains as well as some state prelims and mains also. So I congratulate those who clear the UPSC, because today itself the final result was published. So I congratulate the toppers And I will congratulate those who are going to give prelims on May 28th. So please be free and just pray. Definitely you will crack this exam very easy manner. Just to visit our academy in Chennai, Annanagar, Sun IAS Academy. You will get a wonderful opportunity opened by our honorary director, Sri Saravanakumaran IRS. So please visit us and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Jai.